Hey guys, my name is Skylar and I am Pre-T. I've been out as trans and living as male for about 2.5 years now, and I'm not on hormones still. There's been a couple of hang-ups along the way with that, but I'll talk about hormones in another video. This one I strictly kind of wanted to talk a little bit more about passing and not being on hormones. So I'm going to share a couple of tricks of the trade with you guys that have helped me along the way, because I generally tend to pass about half of the time, especially if I'm not talking. If you can't tell, I have a really high-pitched ranged voice, so I'm going to drop it for you for a second. So this is about as low as I can talk right now, and I'm trying to hold it, but it's kind of stress on my vocal cords right now to talk like this. It's a little awkward for me, but this is the lowest range that I can reach pre-T. But yeah, so other than that, there are a couple things that have definitely helped me with passing. One of the biggest things I'm going to show you guys really quick is these right here. Let me turn it. There you go. Tribulus 900. These are a workout supplement. They're also known as Tribulus terratris. You can Google it and find it. I take 900 milligrams every day. And I did a little bit of research about it, so I recommend that you doing your own research as well. But what this does is it increases your LH hormones in your body, which is what increases the production of testosterone. So it doesn't directly produce testosterone, but it does help. So bodybuilders use it, and before starting it, which I started it on June 6th, so that puts me just a little over 3 months on it now, I weighed about 105 to 108, and I'm kind of a smaller guy, but since I started taking those for about 2 months now, I've been solidly weighing about 118, 119, and it's pretty much all muscle weight. I never used to really be a very defined person. Like, I'm really kind of small, so, but with being on those, that isn't very much muscle for, I'm sure, a lot of you guys, but that's a big deal for me. Like, I definitely have muscle definition, that was never there before I started taking those, so they definitely have bulked me up. If you're looking for that, I recommend it. I was totally happy with the results that I've achieved off of it. I wish it could give me more, but it only operates within your body's own natural limits of the amount of testosterone that you can produce yourself. So I recommend that to any of you guys who are struggling with getting on hormones or can't go on hormones for any reason. And something else that I wanted to share with you guys is a binder that I made. I do have some regular binders from like Underworks and another one in Taiwan. The name has slipped me right now. I'll mention it in another video, though. I'm really sorry. But for those of you who can't afford this $60, $40, $80 binder, because they are pretty expensive, I made my own. And all I did was go to Walmart and got a waist cincher that was, I think, like $10. And this is what it looks like. I even got it in tan. You can get like white or black, but I got it in tan so it'd like be closer to skin tone. And I'm gonna flip it inside out. They have these little lines in them that normally have like wires in there. So what I did is I just took a little X-Acto knife and split little tiny holes above each of them and just pulled them all out so that it was bendy and it could, like, you know, move. And I just wear it, and it's nice too because there's not straps. I just wear it, and I fold it over because I don't really like stuff on my stomach too much, so it kind of sits on me like this. And it actually works awesome. It's like one of the best binders I've ever worn, and like I said, I've been out for like 2.5 years now, and it's the cheapest binder I've definitely ever worn. But the big downfall of it is that after wearing it for more than a couple of hours, I do feel a strain in my sternum and up into my neck. So it's just kind of like an uncomfortable pull a little bit. and I'm not sure how safe it is, honestly. I just know that it's worked for me and it hasn't given me any damage. Most waist cinchers and things like that are built to move somewhat because they are built for, like, you know, holding stuff in more for cisgendered ladies or whoever wants to wear these. They are built to hold, and that's definitely what they do. So in a pinch, looking for a binder, I definitely would recommend you guys just, if you need one, go to Walmart, cut it up, but don't wear it for more than a couple hours a day because it does hurt, and I don't want anybody to, like, be too sore or have issues, complications, whatever. But if you need a little bit of time to make yourself feel better, this is a great way to do it, and it's cheap. The two other things that I've found that have helped me, one specifically during the summer, is wearing muscle tees. And I know that sounds kind of weird and like douchebaggy, but not tanks. You know, tanks are like this big. Muscle tee is like this. So the way that the muscle tee works is how it sits on you like this. You know, guys' figures are more straight lined like this, where girls are more like, you know, you got your curves going on or whatever. So the muscle tee actually takes you, and it with the way the sleeves are cut and the way it fits on your body, it gets you more of that, like, guy V shape, or even straighter shape if you're a little bit wider hipped. You know, you could get it a little bit bigger, and it'll cover it. But that has definitely helped me. I actually find that on days that I wear muscle tees, I tend to get male pronouns more than any other day that I don't wear them and just wear t-shirts or tanks or something. So that's something that I can share with you. And then the last bit of information that I found that has really helped me out over the years to passing is, I know people will give you shit about it, and people will say stuff about it to other people all day long, but wearing your pants lower really does help make you look more masculine, because it elongates your torso, once again, like we were just talking about. So it really gives you more of a manly shape. And I actually wear mine pretty low, if you can't tell by the pictures. But yeah, so it more or less elongates you out, and it also, it also hides your hips a little bit by pulling it lower and wearing a little bit of a, like, more of a baggier shirt, not the tighter t-shirts and that kind of stuff. So those are just the few tricks that I have to share with you guys about passing and being passable, being pre-T, in my experience, that I can share with you guys. And I'll be making another video soon about my transition. So talk to y'all later.